Hey everybody, thanks for tuning in. This is Optimus again with another video review of my Leader Class Optimus Prime. As you can see, Optimus is a long-nosed semi-truck. I do believe it's a Peterbilt. My good buddy from Louisiana, Mr. Biker Trash, who probably knows more about semi-trucks than I do, probably can tell me what kind of semi he is, but I believe he's a Peterbilt long nose, as opposed to the G1 version. A lot of people had some issues with this guy because he wasn't a long nose in the actual G1 version, but I think a lot of people have warmed up to him. He's a very, very nice looking figure. I'm going to try now, because he's big, I'm going to try this from a little bit further angle, so you guys can kind of see a little bit better, but hopefully this will not be too terribly bad. First thing that I want to talk about, his paint scheme. As you can see, there's a lot of red and there's a lot of blue. Back on the cab in the sleeper section, you have primarily the blue color with some red flames coming across, which is very nice. I actually listened to the what is that called? The commentary. Oh man, I just had a brain fart like you want to believe. The movie commentary, and Michael Bay specifically said that he wanted the best artist for this. So in the actual vehicle that they used in the movie, it was actually a pretty crappy looking truck from what I understand, and then they painted it up and made this fantastic looking design, which I just think blows it completely out of the water. But apparently the guy that did the flames couldn't speak a lick of English and did a fantastic job. But so anyhow, you also have some silver here on the gas tanks, as well as the smokestacks themselves. Not too terribly bad. I like how that looks. You have gold up towards the front of the truck, towards the front of Optimus. The gold blends in nicely with the red itself as it travels back along the front section of the hood. Very nice. Of course, you got silver in the front for the grille and the bumpers and such. The headlights, you can see, are blue. They're translucent blue, but you can't get any light piping from the back, because if you look, I don't even know if you can see it. I'll try to, kind of right there, it's blocked off, so you can't really get no lighting coming through on that. The color scheme goes along towards the back, the red, as well as the flames. Very nice. One nice little touch that I like on here is it doesn't come with a cab, the trailer. I'm sorry, not the cab. It doesn't come with the trailer, which Bay has said time and time again that he didn't want any mass shifting. So just having the whole cab itself disappear. I said cab again. I'm a retard or something today. Having the whole trailer disappear would have been kind of pointless. So he didn't put one on, but there is a peg, a hole right here, where I guess if you had one that fit in the scale with this, you could probably put it in there and make it look more G1-esque, I suppose. It kind of has the translucent windows, but there's nothing inside there except for the bulk. That's a solid piece right in there. You can't see anything in it. Both sides obviously identical. You got a little silver on. I don't know what these are for. Biker Trash, tell me what those are for, Truckman. I'm picking on that poor guy entirely too much. I said I would. In this mode, it does have a little bit of the lights and sounds that the leader classes have come to define, basically. Right here on the button, right on the hood, which you can't really see because it's kind of dark, but right where my thumb is, there's a little button. When you push it in its truck mode, the horn honks and the lights in the windshield light up. Now, one of my biggest problems is the lights are yellow. Now, if you're smart enough, you know how to do it. I am not. You can replace those with blue LEDs to give it a little bit more of a realistic feel. Optimus had blue, especially in his eyes. You'll see that later on when I transform him to his robot mode. You'll see exactly what I'm talking about. But overall, very nice figure. Very, very nice. It's got rubber wheels, which is a first of the movie line Transformers. None other have rubber wheels. But it's got a total of 6 wheels. All of them are rubber with the silver grill itself. In this mode, it has one other feature that I really think is a nice little touch. This is his weapon in his robot mode. There is a hole on the bottom that can fit right here in the back. It just snaps right into place and it locks in there. It connects to the arms. These are going to be part of the arms, so it can stay there in the transformation. But I just think that kind of looks corny. I don't really understand why you would leave it like that, except maybe not to lose the actual weapon himself. But I suppose it's not too terribly bad. Could be worse, I suppose. But I go ahead and I leave that off. It just separates. But it's a very nice weapon. I don't know if you're going to be able to see this. Oh wow, that actually showed up kind of good because of the lighting coming through here. It shoots very, very fast. You saw a blue streak, but this is the part that comes on. I hope I don't have to redo this video because that was kind of neat. One more time. Phew. Yeah, that's kind of cool. I like that. Definitely a nice weapon with a good firing mechanism inside that. So, in his truck mode, I think Optimus. Oh, one other thing that I wanted to point out. Right, I'm trying to get as close as I can. Right at the top here is his Autobot symbol, which is very much in consistency with the movie. He had his Autobot symbol there, which is, I think, another nice touch. The Voyager class Optimus, which I do not have, I'm kind of on the fence whether or not to get that, because I really like this leader class. It just stays in scale. I'm a big fan of scale when it comes to these figures, so I really don't know if I'm going to go ahead and get the Voyager or not. I might. There's some nice features about it. I've seen a lot of people's reviews on it, and like I said, I'm on the fence. I'm on the fence. I'm not 100% sure. I might if I see it. It's hard to kind of find in stores, but if I see it, maybe I'll pick it up. I have to kind of see it though. But a couple other things here. There is a lot of black here on the back section. You have these vents. I assume they're vents. If you look down here, I don't even know if I can get in there. Right here are some vents, but here's some other ones that are very nice, and those are colored in gray as well. It's just a very detailed looking figure. I can't really complain too much. This is probably, next to Concept, Bumblebee, and Starscream, probably my favorite. This one takes the cake, I believe. Though, I mean, definitely, in this robot mode, or in his alternate mode, I give him a 10 out of 10. It's flat out. If you can find this fella, I would highly recommend picking him up. He's not the easiest figure to find, but definitely a figure that is enjoyable to play with as well as display. He's a very sharp looking figure. I mean, he looks phenomenal. I mean, as a truck, he looks like a truck. If you just look from a distance, he just looks like a highly detailed truck, a semi-truck, and it obviously is a toy, but I think he's just outstanding. But that's it. 10 out of 10.